Meat shortage. A growing concern or corporate manipulation? The ongoing meat shortage, particularly affecting beef, has been widely attributed to economic, environmental, and labor-related factors. While these challenges are real, the question remains: is this an authentic supply chain crisis, or are corporations leveraging these issues to drive up profits? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment to stay informed about major economic developments and how they impact your wallet. Analyzing the factors behind the shortage: declining cattle herds, an authentic supply issue? One of the primary reasons for the beef shortage is the decline in cattle inventory, which has dropped to 28.2 million, the lowest level since the 1970s. 1. Drought and environmental conditions. Ranchers are being forced to sell off cattle early due to water shortages and poor pasture conditions. 2. Rising feed costs. Grain prices have surged, making it more expensive to raise cattle. 3. Inflation and production costs. Fuel prices, transportation, and meat processing costs have all increased, reducing the number of cattle raised and processed. While these factors are real, are corporations restricting supply more than necessary to maximize profits? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you think corporations should be held accountable for price manipulation. Are corporations using environmental issues as an excuse? In Australia, a major beef exporter, a phenomenon called a green drought is affecting the industry. While the land may appear healthy, deep soil moisture is lacking. This impacts cattle production, but large meat corporations continue exporting beef at record levels while local prices surge. 1. Meat export priorities. Australia has increased beef exports to Asia, even as local consumers struggle with higher prices. 2. Deliberate inventory control. Large meat corporations store frozen beef in bulk but only release limited quantities to maintain high prices. While environmental issues are real, corporate decisions are intentionally restricting domestic supply to increase profits. Labor and policy issues. Justified or exploited? In Scotland, the beef industry faces significant labor shortages due to post-Brexit policies limiting migrant workers. However, corporations have been slow to increase wages or improve working conditions despite record-high meat prices. This suggests that while labor shortages are genuine, corporations use them as an excuse to justify price hikes rather than solving the issue. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you want to see more investigations into corporate price fixing. Corporate profiteering versus real market conditions. There is strong evidence that large meat processing companies have artificially inflated prices, even when supply chain disruptions could have been managed. 1. In 2021, Tyson Foods, JBS, Cargill, and National Beef Packing were sued for price fixing after it was revealed they restricted beef supply to drive up prices. 2. Tyson Foods reported a 48% profit increase in 2021, despite ongoing shortages. 3. JBS and Cargill also posted record revenues, further proving corporations are benefiting from supply chain disruptions. These numbers suggest that corporations are not just reacting to shortages but actively profiting from them by restricting supply and keeping prices high. Alternative sources of meat and protein. To beat high prices with rising beef prices, consumers need to explore alternative sources of protein that can cut costs while providing high-quality nutrition. Here are some practical and sustainable options. 1. Hunting wild game. 1. Deer, venison, a lean, protein-rich alternative that can be processed into steaks, sausage, or jerky. 1. Many states offer affordable hunting licenses, making it a cost-effective way to stock up on meat for months. 2. Wild boar. In areas where boars are overpopulated, hunting them is encouraged. 2. Boar meat is similar to pork but leaner and richer in flavor. 3. Rabbits and squirrels. These small game animals are excellent sources of protein and can be prepared in stews or roasts. 2. Fishing for fresh protein. 1. Lakes and rivers. Catfish, trout, bass, and other freshwater fish provide high-protein, low-cost alternatives to beef. 2. Saltwater fishing. For those near the coast, deep-sea fishing can yield large fish like tuna, snapper, or grouper. 3. Shellfish and crabs. crabbing and shrimping can provide nutritious, high-protein seafood at little to no cost. 3. Raising backyard livestock. 1. Chickens. Raising chickens for eggs and meat is a sustainable option that provides protein year-round. 2. Quail and ducks. Smaller birds like quail and ducks require less space than chickens and produce high-quality meat and eggs. 3. Goats and sheep. If space allows, raising goats or sheep can provide a steady source of milk, cheese, and meat. 4. Exploring plant-based proteins. For those looking to cut grocery costs while still getting enough protein, plant-based sources are an excellent alternative. 1. Beans and lentils. Inexpensive, shelf-stable, and packed with protein. 2. Tofu and tempeh. Affordable soy-based proteins that can be used in a variety of dishes. 3. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, and pumpkin seeds are great protein sources that require no refrigeration. Final verdict. Authentic shortage or corporate greed? There are real factors affecting the meat industry, including droughts, rising feed costs, and labor shortages. However, corporations are making the problem worse by restricting supply, prioritizing exports, and taking advantage of inflation fears to drive up prices. Consumers can fight back by exploring alternative protein sources, supporting local farmers and hunters, and demanding accountability from corporate meat producers. If you found this information helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment to stay updated on how to beat rising food prices and stay ahead of corporate manipulation.